and Valk leading forward, not wanting to lose that line of sight. Fade coming in, trying to get a turn on this, stun going out, and now Valk's in some trouble. Glass cannon, that is why Charged Hammer is definitely dangerous, with a smiley face coming out from Valkyrie, knowing he's a glass cannon. Interessant game. I believe he means interesting game. They're European. I don't know exactly what part of Europe, but let's not criticize them too much on their English. And nice rocket there, although Pharaoh is going to go down, canceling the regen of Fade, but not going to be enough. And just like that, T7H with a couple kills that really should not have gone MSI's way. They should not have died there. Severe overplay, getting a little too manly, as some of the higher skilled players would say. And now Congo being taken, probably going to be put on either Soul Stealer or Fade, maybe Corrupted Disciple, we'll see. But, you know, D-Sham obviously can't stop this, although Puzzle Box 3 on him. Fade not going to be able to invis now as long as P-Box is up.
Oh, nice blink.
Yeah, I've been talking. Oh, nice arrow, but it's not going to hit. His P-Box going to get the kill, though, and Entangle actually going to pick up the kill on Glacius. But my throat, little sore from the last couple team fights, so Con, take over for me while I sip on my delicious Mountain Dew.
Yeah, well, that was an interesting exchange over those last 10 minutes, whatever you call it. It really was messy. I mean, what's been happening is there's not been any real team fights. I mean, two and three people been bumping into each other, and exchanges been going down, and people are dying. But it's not really organized team fights in any sense of the phrase. Even after that, you know, MSI blatant overplay, and they basically gave away 4 kills and a Kongor to Boss. I still think it's over because Zephyr is just too big, and you saw it there when they took the racks that Zephyr just marched all over them, and there's nothing they could do. There's too many heals and too much damage coming off MSI. So you know, definitely MSI have still got the advantage, and Zephyr can just sit in the advantage and farm some more, pick up some more, you know, 6 DPS and survivability items. And he almost was soloing the team a couple of minutes ago, and he's going to be continuing to do that. Well, we might.
Oh, go ahead, man.
I was just going to say that Saucier has the token, so a team fight may go differently. But it's hard to tell, really.
And here comes actually Idol going off by Zephyr, turning around on this, trying to do some work on Soul Stealer, who's Shuriken Head ulted already. Malpat's coming out, Zephyr goes out, and Corrupted Disciple using his Shuriken Head. It looks as though Hellbringer being chased down by B-Box. He needs to be careful. And D-Champ taking a lot of damage from Fade here. Glacius throwing his ult off, not hitting too much though. Soul Stealer trying to do some work. I believe the token is down on him. Yes, it is. Zephyr coming in, and they're not getting away from that. Pharaoh, great job using Hellfire on him, making sure Soul Stealer cannot attack. Stun going off on Soul Reaper. Fade actually picking up a kill on Bougie there, but he needs to be careful. He needs to get out with no ult, no way to invis. Pharaoh may be able to chase him down. Soul Reaper pushing the tower, and it does look as though Zephyr trying to chase in. Not going to happen. Not going to get the pick on Glacius or Non-Vidius, which is Hellbringer. And Pharaoh not going to be able to pick up the kill on Fade either, but it just doesn't matter. Zephyr, wow, so much talking, can't control my throat. Zephyr and Soul Reaper sitting there, and they're doing good. So, you know, you got your main healer. D-Wiz actually picking up a kill on Pharaoh. Great play by D-Wiz there. Pharaoh, a bit of an overplay, obviously. And, you know, Glyph going on here. If they save this melee Rex, Gust, Heal Bomb, and Death.
Yeah.
But, good try by Glacius trying to defend these Raxes, but it's not going to happen. Just these two alone, I mean, could probably take on this whole team. As long as they don't get CC too hard. You gotta take the meatball! What are you doing, Trixie? It's the most important thing in the world. Take that meatball!
I think those 3 saplings got it. Yeah, damn right.
10 carries are fine too. I believe that's Valkyrie just saying, LOL, we got Zephyr, we are winning. But
that's pretty much it.
It's sad to notice that nobody's running the Rabbi counter to Zephyr. Colin, we are not allowed to discuss the Rabbi counter to Zephyr here.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, you don't know what it is? You haven't played with me enough recently, and Conceit's coming out. So Zeph, 2 buff, not a lot they could do about it. Probably picked up Mock here shortly, but wouldn't have mattered. His gold. Let me check his end gold. Only 2,500, but GG. Game 2 going to MSI. I don't actually know if there's a game 3. I don't know who won the first game. But that pretty much does it for this cast. Let's just check some match stats here. that I don't have. So awesome. Thank you, S2. Great statistics that I get. And yeah, overall, Con, your thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought that, you know, was it K who was on Zephyr? I think it was. He just played amazingly. I mean, he had a really hard time at the start of the game. You know, was against it. You know, as soon as Soul Stealer got those levels in Demon Hand, he had a really hard time, but he still farmed amazingly well and hit loads of gusts, and in the end, like after about 30 minutes, he was just walking all over, and he just out-carried CD, who did quite poorly, and Soul Stealer who had an amazing farm. So I think it was, you know, really nice plays from him, hitting gusts and farming really well, and they were able to just destroy him at the end. And as well, Zephyr being insane. I think you don't see Zephyr in a lot of games. He's very often banned because he's a super strong carry, probably the strongest that there is at the moment. Yeah, so well done to MSI. That was a good play, good team effort, definitely.
Zephyr, without a good counter to him, is arguably the strongest all-game carry. He's just so good all throughout the game, unlike a Sand Wraith who's only good late, or unlike a Soul Stealer who's only good early and mid. And yeah, I mean, I think the reason, I wouldn't necessarily say CD played bad. I think he got tower dived 3 times on top by ganks with 2 healers, and there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, he would try and run away, but you can against Pharaoh, Disham, and Soul Reaper. So instead of necessarily saying a Mingo with a poor game, I could definitely say poor farm, but I'd have to more than anything just say great job by MSI, really keeping CD down, making sure he was not a factor the entire game.
Yeah, of course.
So once they took care of Soul Stealer, you know, it took it late game where CD needs to come in as well and do some work. Just wasn't there. So good job by MSI. Great hyper aggression, rotating, getting some good ganks off on both CD and the rest of the team, but mainly on that CD, keeping him down. I really think it led to the victory. But overall, I think that pretty much sums it up for us. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Your host today, Insane Rabbi, myself, and then Con88 on the camera. Give it up for Calneon. And yeah, so Insane Rabbi, Con, anything left to say?
No, just thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, have a good day, guys.